What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise rebuild. Today, we've got a good one as we've got the 6-8 Los Angeles Chargers coming to Bank of America Stadium to take on our 9-5 Carolina Panthers. As we take a look down at the standings, Carolina currently tied with the New Orleans Saints for the lead in the NFC South. And if the playoffs started today, the Saints at 9-5 actually have the number 1 seed in the NFC. We currently have the number 5 seed and would take on Green Bay if the playoffs ended today, which they don't. We still have 3 weeks of football to play before we can talk about playoffs. But everything's looking pretty okay right now as we have the 5th seed. And of course, coming out of practice this week, we have upgrades. This one too. The best receiving tight end currently in the NFL, Hayden Hurst. We're going to go vertical threat for him. He's up to an 81 overall, matching his jersey number. He's got 1 ball carrier vision, 1 break tackle, 1 catch in traffic, 1 jumping, 2 medium route, 1 release, 1 run block, and 1 run block finesse. Our second upgrade here to rookie Chris Bartell, who had the game-sealing interception in that previous game. We're going to go zone for him. He's up to a 76 and having an excellent rookie year. He's got 2 awareness, 1 strength, and 2 tackle. And unfortunately, in practice, Dante Jackson suffered a dislocated shoulder and is going to miss this matchup. All right, and let's take a quick look at the Chargers' stats before we get into this game. They are led still by Justin Herbert, who's got 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 2,963 passing yards. Not too bad from him. Rushing, Isaiah Spiller out of Texas A&M, 618 yards, 3 touchdowns. Herbert's also run in a bunch. He's got 4 touchdowns and 376 yards. And then rookie Harold Brock. He's got 6 touchdowns, 128 yards. Brock was their 5th round pick in this previous draft. And he's also a hidden development running back. 73 overall power back out of Tennessee. Receiving, they are led by Allen Robinson. He's got 843 yards, 8 touchdowns. Good year for him. Joshua Palmer backing him up. He's got 669 with 2 touchdowns. Quentin Johnston, 646 yards and 5 touchdowns. Gerald Everett, the veteran out of South Alabama, 487 yards and 1 touchdown. Doesn't look like they have Keenan Allen or Mike Williams anymore. Defensively, they are led by Eric Kendricks with 98 tackles. Joey Bosa right behind him with 79. Still a very good defense. 15 tackles for loss for Joey Bosa. We got to make sure we don't run toward him. He also leads this team in sacks with 12.5. Khalil Mack right behind him. I say right behind him, but he's got 5.5. Interceptions, they have 5. Derwin James has 2. J.C. Jackson has 2. And Henley has 1. This team doesn't do very well in the takeaway department, so hopefully we can avoid some costly turnovers. And there was some feedback in the previous episode to change up quarterback Bryce Young's gear. We've added a shooter sleeve to his right arm. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, or if you'd like to see any more changes that you think would be good for our players. All right, we've got a good one on tap. We've got the Los Angeles Chargers coming to Carolina to take on the Panthers. We've got a Thursday night game at Bank of America Stadium. Let's go. And welcome everybody to a beautiful night here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got Thursday night football as Hayden Hurst and the Carolina Panthers take on Los Angeles Chargers. They're led, of course, by quarterback Justin Herbert. Decked out in their all whites versus our all blacks. This should be a visually fun matchup as the Chargers get ready to come out of the tunnel here. Of course, Joey Bosa, gonna have to worry a lot about him. That's not important. Look how beautiful these all blacks are. One of the best jersey color combinations in the NFL, and have been since they were debuted. Herbert getting his guys ready. This is kind of an underperforming Chargers team. They're sitting at 6-8. Carolina, of course, 5th right now in the NFC in a playoff spot, looking to hold on to that as they are tied with the New Orleans Saints for the NFC South. Carolina ready to kick this one away as we've got Thursday night football. Let's go. Hecker kicks this one back to Davis, who will take it at about the 1. And he sprints out left side. No, that's the right side. I had it right the first time. And he's tackled down by Robinson. And here comes Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions for Herbert so far this season. He's not the reason they are 6-8. Chargers start under center with 3 tight ends. Rookie Brock in the backfield as they hand it to him. He's going off the right side and gets 5 on his first carry. 5th round pick Brock. Very good young running back here in San Diego. I say San Diego, but it's LA. And LA comes out in the eye now. As they hand this one off again. Good blocking on the right side. Plenty of room for Brock as he's finally brought down by Horn and Gross Matos. Not before he crosses midfield and has a Chargers first down at the 43. Good start to the game there for Brock. Spiller now in the backfield. Shotgun for Herbert and the Chargers. Handoff to Spiller, and he goes up the middle for a good gain. He's got 8. Isaiah Spiller with 8 up the middle. 2nd and 2 at the 36 now. Single back here for the Chargers. Brock in the backfield. And they hand it his way again as he goes off the right side where he's met by Von Bell and spun around at the 26. Another Chargers first down for the rookie running back. Carolina's got to figure something out. Chargers have yet to pass, but they haven't needed to. Now 1st and 10, the first pass of the day, and it is intercepted by J.C. Horn, who runs it back up the sideline, slips one tackle, and is pushed out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Interception, J.C. Horn. Maybe that's why the Chargers decided they wanted to run so early in this game. Respecting these Carolina DBs who will be without starting cornerback Dante Jackson. I guess it didn't matter too much there as we get a look at Bryce Young coming out for her first series of the evening. 31 touchdowns, 22 interceptions for Bryce Young, almost 4,000 yards. Once again, having himself a very good sophomore season here in Carolina. 1st and 10 from the 50. Panthers start out in the shotgun and will hand this off to Miles Sanders, who jukes outside, slips by a guy, and is shoved out at the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 by the electric Carolina running back Miles Sanders. Now 1st and 10, Carolina in the shotgun. This underneath to Hayden Hurst, who has a short gain of 5. See there, he went over 200 yards and a touchdown in the win last week. Hayden Hurst currently leading the NFL in receptions and reception yardage. 2nd and 5 from the 30. 3 tight ends out there for Carolina. Handoff to Miles Sanders here, who tries to find some blocking, doesn't get too much. And he's got a gain of maybe 2. Now 3rd and 3. Under center here, Bryce Young. 2nd and 3. Quick pass, Mingo hauls it in. Quick slant there by Mingo is enough for a Carolina Panthers first down at the 23. First and 10. Bryce under center one more time. Hands this off to Miles Sanders, who runs off the left side and will have 3, where he's tackled down by Henley. Second and 7. Hayden Hurst open toward the end zone, caught and touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst left all alone on the right side. And his second grab of the day is a Carolina Panthers touchdown. Excellent job there. Hayden Hurst getting open as Eddie Pinheiro will come out for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Carolina now has a 7-0 lead over the Chargers as they capitalize on the interception by J.C. Horn. Hecker boots this one back to Davis, looking for another good return. And he spins around a guy and is brought down by Bud Dupree, returning after a short injury stint at the 25. Nice to see Bud Dupree back out there. Now 1st and 10 from the 25, I formation. They'll run it again. Good blocking here. Brock gets outside and is finally brought down at the 48. He's up to 65 yards as Carolina cannot contain this Charger running game. 1st and 10. Offset I. Carolina brings pressure, but it doesn't get home. Brock off the right side. Once again, huge gain up to the 24. He's got 90 yards. How do you stop Brock running the rock? This is how you stop it. Come out empty. Chargers come out, nobody in the backfield. No threat to run this one. As it is thrown toward the end zone and incomplete. Testing J.C. Horn once again. Good job in coverage by J.C. Offset I again for the Chargers. 2nd and 10. Hand this one up the middle, and Brock gets his shortest gain of the day. That is 3 yards there, as Carolina manages to contain him. 3rd and 7. Shotgun here. Spiller off to the right side of Herbert. Quick in, and it's caught for a Chargers 1st down at the 4. That is Allen Robinson making his first grab of the evening. And the Chargers now in scoring position as they come out with 2 tight ends and in the I. They'll hand this one off to the fullback, who will go nowhere. Brought down after a 1-yard gain. I'll give credit to Xavier Woods for that one as they come back out in the I. 2nd and goal from the 4. This is a toss out, and Derrick Brown. That's a loss of 3 as he comes through untouched, dropping Brock in the backfield. Third and goal from the 7 now. Carolina brings pressure. Brian Burns around the edge brings down Justin Herbert for the sack. Excellent job there by Brian Burns to get around the edge and find Justin Herbert before he could get that one away. And here comes Gilbert on for the field goal attempt. Kick is up and good. Chargers get on the board here in the 1st. Our score 3-7. Good drive there by the Chargers. Unfortunately stalls out at the end. This one kicked away back to KJ Hamler. And he'll get it up to the 22. And we've got 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's what it is. These aren't periods in this game. 1st and 10. Handoff. Miles Sanders looking for a little bit of running room. And gets 2 off the right side there. And that's going to end the first quarter. Our score 7-3. Carolina in the lead. And they have the football. Big story right now, the rushing ability of the rookie Brock for the Chargers. 2nd and 8. Play action. Going to Thielen, but it's knocked away by Derwin James. 3rd and 8 coming up. As Bryce couldn't find Adam Thielen on that one. 3rd and 8. Carolina comes out in the shotgun. Over the middle and overthrown, intended for Mingo. Bryce couldn't find him. And that's going to force Carolina to punt this one away as Hecker and the punt team come out. Hecker boots this one back. Davis on the return. He's got plenty of room and is popped by Derwin James. The ball comes out. Bumper Pool has it. Bumper Pool running for his life to the end zone. Dives in. Touchdown, Carolina. Bumper Pool capitalizing off the forced fumble by Bud Dupree. And he's got himself a touchdown. And this one might be reviewable from that angle. It looked like the ground may have knocked it loose. We're going to take another look at it. As it stands right now, Carolina has a touchdown. We'll see what the officials say here. And they're not going to review it. All right. I'm pretty sure by that angle it was very obvious that the ball was knocked out when he hit the ground. I'm not complaining. The one time Madden throws you a bone. So, Carolina 14. The Chargers 3. Similar start to their last game where they went down, scored a touchdown, and then forced a fumble on the ensuing kick return. That resulted in a quick 14-0 lead over their opponents last week. Robinson, good return here by Robinson as he wiggles his way up to the 28. And there we check out Harold Brock's numbers. 7 rushes for 89 yards. Good day running there by the kid out of Tennessee. Now 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Chargers. Herbert in the shotgun. This is another run to Brock, who has room and gains 6. Tackled down by DJ Johnson. Six yards there on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd down. 2nd and 4. They're going to pass. This one out quick and incomplete. Coverage there by Thomas Oliver. Getting the start in place of Dante Jackson, who once again injured his shoulder in practice. 3rd and 4 now. This quick over the middle caught, and they're going to mark him on the bad side of the 1st down marker. At least for us. That is Everett on the 1st down reception. Hit made by Shaq Thompson. First and 10, Spiller in the backfield. Quick and caught. That's number 7 on the 6-yard catch. That's Everett once again. Herbert in the shotgun. 2nd and 2. And they'll run this one again. Spiller has a good gain on the left side as he gets it up to the 47 and another Chargers 1st down. Looks like both Chargers running backs doing a pretty good job today. 1st and 10 now. Brock in the backfield. This one quick out to Johnson, who makes the grab and has 8 up to the 38. Second and 2 now. Offset I for the Chargers. Herbert hands this one off to Brock, who looks to go off the right side and will only gain 1. Tackled down by Nicholas Schultz at the 37. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Brock as he looks to go off the right or left side and will power his way for a 1st down at the 36. Carolina contained, but not enough. Now 1st and 10. Chargers slowly moving down the field with all this rushing. And this is a very quick one. This will go for no gain as the reception is made off the left side of the line. Man, I don't know my right from left today. Holy moly. Pistol formation here for Herbert. Spiller just behind him. And this one quick and incomplete. Robinson couldn't hold on to it. It was slightly behind him, but it still basically hit him in the hands. And that brings up 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 35. Herbert looking to pass, has a guy off the left side. That's Everett, but it's incomplete again. Knocked free by Xavier Woods from the tight end. And it looks like they'll send the field goal team out for this one. Kick is up and good. Chargers added 3 more. Now 14-6. Hamler taking this one at about the 1-yard line. Looking for space as he cuts it toward the middle. And he's brought down at the 26. And we'll finally see this Carolina offense again. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. Handoff Miles Sanders, who has room, and good blocking by Adam Thielen on the outside. And that is a Miles Sanders 1st down at the 39-yard line. Now 1st and 10. This one goes out to Marshall, who can hold on to it. Knocked free by Derwin James, the hard-hitting safety. Second and 10. This one is undercut. That is Wiggins, who undercuts the throw intended for Thielen. Interception. Bryce Young's 23rd of the season. Maybe if he would have waited a little longer, that wouldn't have been undercut. This one thrown out to the left side and caught at the sideline. That'll be a gain of 4 by Johnston. 2nd and 6. 3:30 left to go here in the second. Pressure applied by Burns, but it's out to Everett. And he's tackled down at the 32. That'll be a gain of 2. It wasn't very many. 3rd and 4 now. This one overthrown, intended for Palmer. Herbert led him just a little bit too far, and that brings up 4th down. And the Chargers will bring out the field goal team again. This one just a little bit closer than their previous one. Kick looks good, and it is. Chargers 9, Carolina 14. Scott boots this one back to Hamler, who catches it in the end zone and will kneel down. And the ball will come out to the 25. Here comes Carolina, looking to stop turning the football over. 1st and 10 at the 25. Handoff Miles Sanders up the middle, and he's got 8 up to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 2 as we near the 2-minute warning. They'll get the snap off before the 2-minute warning. Hand this off to Sanders, who has room on the outside, slips the tackle, and is finally brought down by 2 Chargers at the 39-yard line. Excellent running there by Miles Sanders to get the first down and a whole lot more. 1st and 10 now. Looks like screenplay. Miles Sanders on the reception. Tries to get away from one guy, does, and manages to get 3 yards out of nothing. 3 yards is better than nothing on the screenplay. 2nd and 7. And pressure right up the middle. That is Kendricks on the sack. Bringing down Bryce Young. Eric Kendricks. Looked like he may have been untouched, as Bryce couldn't do anything with it. 3rd and long now for Carolina. Third and 16 from the 44. Can Carolina get back into field goal position? No, Bryce hit one more time, and the Chargers will take a timeout. 4th and 27. And the Panthers will just punt this one away. 2 broken back-to-back plays as this one will land at the 10 and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers will come out to the 20. Brock's numbers on the day, very good. 98 yards here in the first half. Quick underneath. Johnston makes the grab, pushes one guy away, and is brought down at the 33. 1st and 10 now. This one going out toward the sideline and pushed out of bounds at the 44 is Palmer. First and 10. Carolina doesn't want them to get into field goal range if they can help it. Chargers look like they flipped the play up. And they will hand this one off. And Spiller will get 5 as he goes off the right side. Why would they hand that off? 2nd and 5 here at the 49. Quick over the middle, caught. That's Johnston. No, that's Robinson. Sorry. Read his name wrong. 1st and 10. Chargers take their 2nd timeout. This one quick and knocked away by Thomas Oliver. Good coverage there on Palmer. 2nd and 10, 28 seconds left to go here in the half. This one quick over the middle and caught, and the Chargers will use their last timeout. Now 24 seconds remaining. They have it at the 40, 3rd and 6. This one a quick one out to Robinson again. 1st and 10 at the 33, but there's only 15 seconds left to go. And they're going to hurry the kick team out there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, kick is up, and it is good. Chargers tack on 3 to end the first half. Our score, 12-14, as Carolina hasn't managed much on offense recently. They hold a slim 2-point lead going into halftime. As we take a look at some of the other games around the league that will be happening the rest of the week, we've got a couple good matchups, such as the Bills and Dolphins. Nice AFC East matchup there. I'm not sure about either of those teams, but I'm sure it'll be a fun game. And then we've got Tampa Bay taking on the Broncos. Tampa Bay 1 and, God, like 13 right now. They're 1 win coming against us. And then later on, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Eagles and the Jaguars. Should be another good one. So we take a look at some highlights here. Miles Sanders taking the handoff, getting some blocking. Juking away a guy. And then finally brought down. And then this one. Bryce Young drops back to pass. Has an open man. It's Hayden Hurst, of course. And Carolina will receive the ball here to start the second half. As they look to build upon their lead. Hamler will take it at the 1. And he'll get it up to the 24-yard line. And Carolina will get their first drive of the half underway. What do they have in store as they attempt to I was going to say regain the lead, but that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to expand the lead. And they hand this one off to Miles Sanders, who pushes ahead for 3 yards. Hard running there by Miles Sanders. Now 2nd and 7. Shotgun here for the Panthers. And they'll hand this off to Sanders again, who looks for room up the middle. And has about 6. 3rd and 2 now. This one dumped underneath for Hayden Hurst, who has the catch and a Panthers first down. And he's brought down at the 40. Looks like Kyle Phillips may have hurt his knee. Hopefully that's not too severe this late in the season. Chargers could make a late playoff push. They're going to need all hands on deck for it as they sit at 6 and 8 right now. 1st and 10. Handoff once again to Sanders, who goes off the left side and has 3. Now 10 rushes for 84 yards. Second and 7 here for Carolina. Play action to Miles Sanders as this one's dropped underneath for Mingo, who takes a shot but holds on through the contact. 5 yards there for Mingo, bringing up 3rd and 2. Carolina comes out now with 3 tight ends. Quintana in motion as he motions right to left. Handoff Sanders, who has room in the middle and gets the Carolina Panthers first down as he crosses midfield up to the 45-yard line. Excellent running there by Miles Sanders. First and 10. Over the middle, Hurst has the reception, and that'll be a gain of 8 as he's up to 41 yards. 2nd and 2. Shotgun here for the Panthers as they want to keep this drive moving. Handoff, Miles Sanders has a couple of blocks and a first down as he gets up to the 31-yard line. Another Carolina Panthers first down, but it looks like there may be an injury to Miles Sanders. Hopefully he's okay. I got no indication during the play. Now 1st and 10 from the 31. Chuba Hubbard in the game now for Miles Sanders, and he will get the touch. Run behind a block of Thielen. Run over a guy, slip by a man, and gets the first down on a gain of 21. His first rush of the night is a good one, as he is brought down at the 10. Hard running there by Chuba, showing his strength. We take another look at it here. Just lowers the shoulder, bounces off a guy. Has the elusiveness to get by Derwin James. And is brought down from behind by Khalil Mack. 1st and 10 here. Shotgun again for Carolina. Chuba in the backfield. They'll hand off to Chuba, who tries to go up the middle, but he's met by Joey Bosa. And that'll be a gain of 1. Looks like it's bruised ribs for Miles. So nothing incredibly serious. Obviously, that can hurt in a lot of different ways. Breathing could be really, really painful. Now 2nd and goal. As this one is almost intercepted. Tried to go down to Chuba, but it's jumped. Samuel could not hold on to it. As I thought he was going to keep going back to cover the Thielen route. So I was going to have Chuba underneath. That didn't work out. 3rd and goal now. This over the middle and knocked away. Intended for Mingo in the end zone, but James had another idea. Thought I could fit it there, but hey, we'll take the field goal attempt. Pinheiro. Kick is up and good as he chips in the 19-yarder. Carolina 17-12 now. As Hecker has the kick team out there and ready to go. Davis, set up at the 1. And he is pummeled by Barno. Last couple of weeks, he's been really good on kick returns. And he brings this guy down at the 16. Can Carolina capitalize on the good starting field position for their defense? 1st and 10 from the 16 here. And it's a run to Brock, who will lose 2 on this one as Carolina manages to find him in the backfield. Good job there by Derek Brown to get the initial penetration and force him backward. And good job there by the linebackers to clean it up. Now 2nd and 12, pistol formation for the Chargers. As this one is complete on the outside, but that'll be a gain of 4. 3rd and 9 coming up. Can Carolina force a 3 and out? Shotgun here for the Chargers. Carolina brings pressure, but it's incomplete. Von Bell on the coverage. And Everett couldn't haul it in. 4th and 9 now, and it looks like the punt team and Scott will come out to kick this back to the Panthers. Smith deep to take the return. He'll catch it at about the 38-yard line. And he'll get shouldered down at the 46. Good hit there on Shi Smith as we take a look at Miles Sanders' numbers. Looks like his ribs are okay. He's got 96 yards on the day. That's a good sign to see that he is healthy as this year runs down. Carolina's going to need him around if they want a playoff push, and here he gains 2. Bringing up 2nd and 8. Carolina's running game very important to what they want to do here. 2nd and 8 at the 48. This one to Hurst, but incomplete. Bryce Young couldn't hook up with his tight end there. Now 3rd and 8. Carolina needs this one. Play action. Going out to Mingo, but it's knocked away. Hitchens. Excellent coverage on the play. Mingo couldn't come down with it in one-on-one coverage. And Hecker and the punting team will come right back out looking to pin the Chargers deep. Hecker angles this toward the sideline. Looks like it's going to bounce out at about the 4-yard line. Good punt there by Johnny Hecker. Now let's see what the Chargers can do with it as they start deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 from the 4. They'll hand this one off, but he's met, and that'll be a gain of 1. Jamison Carver bringing down, pretty sure that was Brock. Second and 9 from the 5. Derek Brown gets there, forces in, bad throw, and that's incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Chargers. Good pressure there by Derek Brown to get into the face of Justin Herbert and force a bad throw. Now let's see what Carolina's defense got here on 3rd and 9. They bring pressure. Brown chasing Herbert in the backfield, and he'll just throw it away, avoiding the safety. Good coverage downfield as Carolina brought pressure, and Herbert couldn't do anything with it. And they're just going to punt this one away. 4th and 9 from the 5. Scott on to punt this one back to Smith, who takes it. Spins off of a guy and gets up to the 47. Carolina couldn't block the kick. It's not something I try very often because I like having guys back there to block now that blocking on punt returns are actually okay. But yeah, it's worth a shot at like the 4, right? For 1st and 10 at the 47. Handoff Miles Sanders. Huge hole up the middle, and that'll be a gain of 9 as Sanders has over 100 yards now. When the passing game isn't quite working, just hand it off to Miles Sanders. And then gets swarmed in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of a couple as Thielen looks shaken up. Looks like he could have hurt himself blocking there. He jogs back to the locker room. Hopefully he is all right. 3rd and 3. This one floated out to Mingo, who makes the grab. Bryce Young hit as he threw. That one came out not on the line, but Mingo able to catch up to it. And that'll be a Panthers 1st down at the 30. Good job by Mingo to get underneath it. And it looks like it's an abdominal tear for Thielen, so he's going to miss some time. But he should be back in time for the playoffs. So this means we'll see a lot more Terrace Marshall and KJ Hamler. Play action on this one as this goes out to Chark for his first grab of the day. And he's out of bounds at the 15. Good job by Chark to bring that one in. His first of the afternoon. Now 1st and 10. And Chargers get him in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 2. Couple run plays now have not been going anywhere as the Chargers are stuffing the run. And we are stuffed with the 3rd quarter. And now comes the 4th quarter. Our score is 17-12. Carolina finally has more rushing yards than the Chargers. Big surprise there. The Chargers have been running it down our throats incredibly well. Now 2nd and 12. As this goes underneath for Mingo again, who's got 10. And the camera doesn't quite know what to do there. 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. This one goes out to Hurst, who has it and is brought down immediately at the 7. Can't quite get past the 1st down marker and away from Eric Kendricks. And Pinheiro will come out for the 24-yarder. And the kick is good. Now 22-12. Carolina with the 8-point lead. Touchdown would be good, but hey. Look back at our Commanders game, right? We did nothing but kick field goals and it worked out for us, so let's hope that happens again. As Barno once again lays the shoulder. And he's brought down at the 18. One of Barno's strengths is his speed, which makes him very dangerous on kick coverage. That's actually one thing I love about Barno, man. Dude's crazy fast. 1st and 10. Herbert under pressure, throws deep, and it is knocked away by J.C. Horn. Hasn't been tested much. Horn knocks that one away as Carolina's starting to get a little bit of pressure. They only have 1 sack. Let's see if they can get more sacks. Sacks for days. Screen pass onto Brock, who doesn't get very far. He's got a gain of 4 as they try the screen pass. 3rd and 6 now. Can Carolina force them to go 3 and out? Another quick screen pass. This one, Spiller has more room. And the first down. Good job there as Herbert finally passes 100 yards passing. It's been a slow day off, like pass offensively. Like there hasn't been much on the pass games today. 1st and 10 from the 33. This one caught, thrown behind Palmer, but he makes the adjustment and the grab. That'll be a gain of 20 up to the 47. Excellent job there by Herbert and Palmer. Shotgun here on 1st and 10 for the Chargers. As this one goes underneath for Robinson. He's pushed out after a gain of 6 by J.C. Horn. At the 41-yard line, Robinson's 4th grab of the evening. 2nd and 4 now. This one lofted up. He's got a man. It's caught and touchdown. Quentin Johnston. One-on-one coverage on the outside with the young corner. And Johnston gets the better of him. Herbert steps up in the pocket. Lofts one deep. Gives his receiver a chance. Thomas Oliver had fallen over. And that is a Chargers touchdown. Their first of the day comes here halfway through the 4th quarter. 2-point try here as they look to tie it up. Chargers change things up here. They change things up again. Pass out quick by Everett and caught. And the 2-point conversion is good, and we are all tied up at 20. All that pre-snap motion, man. What were they doing? It was some craziness. And Carolina gives up the 2-point conversion. Everett finds himself all alone. And Carolina has 6 minutes. And hopefully they can score a touchdown. Hamler will take this at the 1. And he's met and dropped at the 22. As we take a look at Sanders' numbers. 103 on the ground, 6 in the air. Not a bad day for Miles Sanders. It's just the rest of the team that hasn't really done too much yet. 1st and 10, 6:20 left to go. Ball at the 22. And it's a handoff to Miles Sanders, who looks for room off the left side and will gain 2. Still plenty of time here in this game. No reason to rush anything. 2nd and 8. Underneath for Hurst, but incomplete. Ball just off the mark just a little bit. Now 3rd and 8 coming up. Shotgun here for Bryce Young. 3rd and 8 from the 25. Bryce hit as he threw. And that will be incomplete. Khalil Mack on the pressure. And Carolina will punt this one away. Hecker gets this one deep. Davis will take it and fair catch it at the 27. And here comes the Charger offense. They scored a touchdown on their last drive on a Very nice deep ball from Justin Herbert. Empty formation here for the Chargers. As this one goes across the middle and is dropped. Gerald Everett could not hold on to it. And the Panthers catch a break there on first down. Now 2nd and 10. Herbert in the shotgun. They'll hand this one off to Brock, who spins away from a tackler but is brought down by Brian Burns. And that'll be a gain of 3. Shotgun here for the Chargers. Carolina brings pressure. It is thrown up again, and this time caught by Palmer as he got a step on Thomas Oliver. Carolina bringing the pressure. That was Derek Brown. One-on-one coverage on the outside. Thomas Oliver couldn't hang with Palmer there. Giving up the reception. Kind of sucks not having Dante Jackson there. But that's the kind of thing that happens. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Chargers putting together a pretty okay drive right now. This one swung out to Spiller, who's met for a 1-yard gain. Tackled down by Von Bell at the 39. Spiller's 3rd reception of the evening. Now 2nd and 9. This one out quick again to Everett. He's met by Von Bell again. And that'll be a gain of 4, I think. 3rd and 5 coming up. Can Carolina hold him here? And the screen passes off the mark. Herbert threw it into the ground, and that'll fall incomplete, forcing 4th and 5. And it looks like they'll bring out the field goal team for this long one. Can Gilbert nail it? Kick is up, down the middle, and good. Chargers take a 3-point lead in the dying moments of the 4th. 23-20. Can the Carolina Panthers answer as they are in another close one? That's actually something I've noticed about this year. Like, a lot of our games have been super close. I don't know, like, the figures on it or anything, but, man, we've had a lot of, like, one-score games. As Hamler fumbles the kick return, but it's luckily picked up by a Carolina Panther. Looks like Ian Thomas recovers the fumble. Big hit here on Hamler. Who hit him? Who's number 3? Is that Derwin James? Yeah, of course, Derwin James. Yeah, good. Big surprise there. Don't run at number 3. All right. Here comes the Carolina offense. Do they have it in them to come from behind? 3:30 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And, of course, we have a great camera angle because of all the stuff. This one out to Terrace Marshall, but it's incomplete. Wiggins knocks it away. We see the numbers there. This passing game usually really, really good. Today, not really, really good. The opposite of that, in fact. Luckily, we've only thrown 1 interception. 2nd and 10. They match up really well with our tight ends. You know, it's been difficult. This one out to Quintana, who has a block, and he'll get 9. As he's up to the 33-yard line on his first reception of the day. Elias Quintana. Now 3rd and 1. Miles Sanders up the middle. Gets the first down. And is brought down at the 36, keeping this Carolina drive alive. 1st and 10. And that should be pass interference as James keeps Hayden Hurst from getting to that football. But, of course, the game doesn't recognize it, and it's incomplete. Here we go. 2nd and 10, just over 2 minutes left to go here. And that is a fumble. And it's recovered by the Chargers. Khalil Mack, did he, Oh, and there's a Panther. That is Bryce Young hobbling over to... Oh, dear. Okay, so recap of that play, because that all went by really fast. Fumbled on the throw. It's fumbled on the hit. And he got hurt. Herbert under pressure, and this is complete. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 4 now. Brock looking for space, has room, and has the first down at the 18. Carolina will use their first timeout, and it looks like it's a quadricep strain for Bryce Young. First and 10 from the 18. Handoff here to Spiller, who has a good run up to the 10. Second and 2 as Carolina uses their second timeout. Second and 2, handoff to Brock, who has the first down and a touchdown. Chargers. Harold Brock. Carolina could not stop him. And the Chargers look to pull away late in this one, as they're on to attempt the extra point to make this a 10-point game. Kick is up and good. Our score 32-20. Well, this will be interesting. Scott kicks it back to Hamler. Hamler will take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up to the 28. And that's where we will see Matt Corral take his first snaps of the season as the full-time backup here to Bryce Young. First and 10 from the 28. And this one caught by Terrace Marshall. And that'll be a Panthers first down. Carolina hurries to the line as Corral throws it into coverage. And that is incomplete. Second and 10 here for Carolina. This one going deep for Chark, who has it. And a Panthers first down at the 37. Carolina will again hurry up to the line. As Corral goes deep for Marshall, who makes the grab but is out of bounds. Couldn't haul that one in the end zone. 50 seconds left to go here. Carolina second and 10 from the 37. Corral drops back. Throws deep for Hurst, and it's incomplete as he overthrew him just a tiny bit too far. Third and 10. Corral takes the snap, drops back. Throwing again for Hurst, who has it this time and is out of bounds at the 1. Hayden Hurst couldn't quite get into the end zone, but he gets it down to the 1. Now first and goal from the 1. Carolina comes out in the goal line formation. Hands this off to Sanders, who finds his way into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders. Carolina trying to claw their way back into this one. They've got the momentum. Excellent blocking there up front, especially the fullback picking up that blitz and Sanders finding the hole. Pinheiro out for the extra point. And it is good. It is a 3-point lead now for the Chargers with 37 seconds. My God, I can't speak. 37 seconds left to go. And here is the onside kick attempt. I don't know how to do onside kicks in this game, so we're going to see how this goes. It is picked up and dropped down at the 42. Number 40 there recovers for the Chargers. And it looks like, yeah, they can, I mean, they can just kneel this one out. And that looks like what the Chargers will do as they come out in the kneeling formation. Carolina immediately takes a timeout here, but I don't think it's going to matter as they can't stop the clock anymore. Herbert kneels down for a second time, and the clock should run down. Chargers come away victorious in the last seconds against the Carolina Panthers, snapping the Panthers' winning streak and their hopes of taking over the NFC South. The Chargers come into town and handle business on this Thursday night, defeating the Carolina Panthers 30-27. Wasn't always a pretty game, but the Chargers got it done when it was needed. Bryce Young back out to congratulate Herbert. Hopefully Bryce is okay. Let's take a look at the stats in this one. Justin Herbert, 208 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bryce Young, 97 yards. I couldn't get the passing game going, and it felt like we were never out there. Like, couple overthrown balls. Like, we didn't get a lot of, like, run after the catch. It was not a good day. You see there, we only averaged 4 yards per attempt. It was not good. Usually that's higher. Matt Corral comes in, throws for 71. I mean, a lot of that there at the end. Rushing, we did fine. Obviously, we could not stop Harold Brock. That guy was a beast. 119 and a touchdown. Miles Sanders has 109 and a touchdown. Receiving, Hayden Hurst, of course, leads everybody and us. He had a touchdown in this one. Quentin Johnson was very good. Had the touchdown against, no. That was that? Yeah, that was Johnson. Had the touchdown against Thomas Oliver. Palmer had a good day. Robinson not too bad. Shark was fine. Couldn't hit Mingo deep or do anything good with that. It was not a pretty day throwing the football. Eric Kendricks, 16 tackles. Man, all over the place. Had 2 for a loss. Bosa only had 1 for a loss. Sacks, we had 1.5 for Khalil Mack. Kendricks had 1. Burns had 1. And Bosa had a half. Wiggins, rookie out of LSU, gets an interception. And J.C. Horn, of course, intercepting Herbert early. And the one new injury this week, Adam Thielen with his abdominal tear will miss the next 4 weeks. That should keep him out through the wild card. So if Carolina can advance past the wild card, we can have Adam Thielen back. That Dante Jackson one was just his practice injury. He'll be back in the next game. Also, luckily, Bryce Young not on the injury report. He will be fine and will be in the next game. And with that loss, the Chargers snap our 4-game win streak as we fall to 9-6. Chargers improve to 7-8 as they look to keep their playoff hopes alive. Hopefully the Saints lose here in week 16. We'll know that game once we simulate the week. So we'll find out in the next episode if the Saints can pull away from us or if they also fall to 9-6. So I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.